I will know you by your deeds. In this biblical phrase lies the essence of our very existence. Why do we live? What is the meaning of life? What goals do we set for ourselves? How do we achieve them, and how can we experience true joy in life? Marcus Aurelius once said, "Life is not about waiting for pleasures, but about doing what is right." But what does it mean to do what is right? How do we set worthy goals, and how do we reach them? Human beings are capable of miracles, but only when the goal is clearly explained and when the tasks are defined and the path is shown. Look at the monasteries of Meteora, towering 600 meters above the rocks of Greece. It seems almost impossible that these structures were built by monks 7 centuries ago, long before cranes or helicopters existed. All 24 monasteries were erected to escape their enemies under the guidance of a charismatic leader, Athanasios of Meteora. How did he persuade men to risk their lives, to climb sheer cliffs and haul up building materials? The principle of a great leader is not coercion, but vision, organization, and strategy. Athanasius was not only a saint, he was a visionary leader. He was the first to see in the rocks both a natural fortress and a symbol of ascent toward God. He gave the monks a simple but powerful message. Yes, the building will be hard and dangerous, but only there will we find safety and preserve our faith. He didn't simply command from above. He lived on the rock with his brothers. His willingness to share their burdens made him an example. He inspired trust and unity. He developed a strategy, organized the construction, and drew on his inner strength of character. He united the spiritual and the skilled. He created an ordered process where everyone knew their role. Some prayed, some gathered materials, others lifted them skyward. Athanasios of Meteora stands as a model of leadership. He united people, inspired them to achieve the impossible, and trained disciples to carry on after him. Long after his death, the community grew and construction continued for years to come. Even the greatest creations are born not from gods, but from people, determined, relentless, visionary people. Whether the soaring monasteries of Meteora, the Eiffel Tower, the first automobile, or the iPhone, none of these would exist without strong-willed individuals and their unstoppable desire to create something meaningful for others. If you want to build something extraordinary, start with yourself. Small personal goals can be achieved alone. Earning an education, finding a worthy profession, buying a home, starting a family, learning a language, improving your body or your health. Step by step, each small victory brings you closer to your greater vision and makes you stronger. You grow independent of circumstance. Your will hardens, your character matures. As your inner strength grows, so do your ambitions. You begin to notice that you can do more than others. And soon you want more. Respect follows, authority grows. Great public victories are always preceded by private victories. To live rightly is to live usefully. For yourself, for those around you, when you fill yourself with knowledge and experience, your personal triumphs ripple outwards. You can share without losing, help without harm. Life itself changes for the better when you make yourself better. You become a magnet for the right people, because like attracts like. Why were the monks under Athanasius able to focus their strength and build such an enduring fortress? Like many of humans' greatest achievements, the Meteora monasteries rose in silence, far from the noise of cities. Solitude, prayer and inner growth gave the monks the energy to create structures that saved them not only from their enemies, but from despair itself. So why do so many fear solitude? Perhaps because they fear looking inward, evaluating themselves as they truly are. To face the reflection in the mirror and ask, is this the person I admire, the person I respect? Or is it time to change something within me, not just my outward appearance? We constantly compare ourselves to others, but forget to compare our present life with our relevant achievements. Do I deserve more? What must I do to reach the life I long for? How do I find the harmony that brings happiness and fulfillment? In solitude, you cannot hide behind masks or clothes. Here lies your naked truth. Here you cannot deceive yourself. Here you stand accountable before your own conscience and before God. Your results or your lack of them are yours to judge. Solitude gives us the chance to measure ourselves honestly, to weigh dreams against reality. Do not fear solitude. Fear instead the noise, the endless distractions that drain not only your energy, but your chance to rebuild yourself, even if today your life feels shattered by circumstances.